Hey everybody. I've been to two funerals in the last 2 days. I've been to four funerals so far this year. These things always happen like this. Seems like when one happens, a few in a row happen. But the one life lesson that I learned from these is is to make sure that you are enjoying the life that you have while you have it. And that brings me back to work and how long a person should work. You you need to you have to work to survive, of course. We all have to work to pay the bills, to feed ourselves, take care of our kids. But how long a person should work, that really depends on where you want to go, what you want to do. You should be working to get somewhere. You shouldn't be working to work. You shouldn't work so you can buy more stuff, so that you can work some more to pay that stuff off, and then repeat the cycle over and over until you die. You just shouldn't live that way. Life is not about working and buying stuff. That's where we all kind of lose our way. I know I've lost my way that way. Took me a while to figure that out. Probably not till I was in my late 30s. Um, but the point is you should work to get somewhere. You should not live to work. The old cliches, you should work to live, not live to work. It's true, but realistically, we all have to work to eat, to pay our bills. But you should have an end game, an end goal. It shouldn't be just to buy more stuff, keep working. Um, there's stuff that comes up. You always have to have money. Engine blows up in your car. You need a new refrigerator. Your kids are going to college. It's all fine, and that's what jobs are for. But you do not need to work until you're basically digging your own grave. Um, I would retire as soon as I could retire, and that's what I would be working for. That's what I am working for. You you should be striving to make yourself independent so that you don't have to work your whole life. You should be putting tons of money in your retirement right now. If you're young and working right now, you should be putting like as much as you possibly can into your retirement. You don't need that iPhone. You don't need that laptop. You don't need that car. Cars will sink your boat faster than anything. You don't need stuff. You need an end game so that you can enjoy life. When you're on your deathbed and you've only got a few moments left to live, you're not going to talk about that car payment that you made back when you were 39. You're not going to talk about that electric bill. You're not going to talk about how cool your phone was. You're not going to be talking about any of that. You're going to want your family and your friends around, and you need to live your life for that. You need to live your life as an experience, with people, with your loved ones. It's not about stuff. It's about life. So my advice, and I always get this way after a funeral, and it always reaffirms it for me. My advice is to work for an end game of being able to live the life that you want to live. Now, there's some folks that just love to work, and I understand that they're workaholics. I'm one. Uh, but I don't work as hard as I do for the love of work. I am working towards that end game of being able to live and enjoy the rest of my life. I've got grandkids now. I've got my kids, my grandkids. I've got my wife. I got my mom. I've got my family, my brother, my sister. I plan on spending as much time living and enjoying them as I possibly can. So for right now, old OG Sean's having to put in a lot of hours, but I always make time for my family. As tired as I am, as little time as I have at home, and I'm taking away some of that time making these videos. As short as my time is, I still make as much time as I possibly can for my family. When I was young, I first started off in my career. I was a rising star, and I was working my ass off, and I was at work twice as much as I was at home, and if I was at home, I was just trying to go to bed so I could go back to work. And that kind of lifestyle will cost you dearly. You have to weigh the sacrifices versus your goals. And if your sacrifices start outweighing your goals, you have to realize that. You have to come to that understanding, and you have to do something about it. Believe me, there is no amount of money, there's no promotion worth throwing away your family and your life. There's no bills, there's no debt that's worth throwing away your life. You only get one ride on this thing. We only get one chance at this. Make it as good and as fun as you possibly can. If not, it's your own damn fault. Stop worrying about stuff and start worrying about life. Sorry to be so preachy on this one, but sometimes I think people just kind of lose their way. I know I did. OG Son out.